The home planet of the ancient Sith was located in the Outer Rim. By the time of the Clone Wars, it was abandoned and desolate. The only evidence of the Sith that once thrived there were the monuments and crypts of their Dark Lords. And this world was called Moraband. Hold on, wait, I thought it was Korriban. Wait, both names are correct? What's this all about? Alright guys, in this Canon vs. Legends video, we'll be diving into the homeworld of the Sith, discussing its Legends history up to the Clone Wars, comparing it to what we know in canon, and exploring why it's one of the few names that were changed during the transition from Legends to new canon. Korriban was the name of the Legends version of the Sith homeworld. About 30,000 years before the events of the films, it was inhabited by red-skinned humanoids called, go figure, the Sith, and they were naturally talented in the dark side of the Force. Millennia of war ravaged the landscape. Most of the Sith abandoned the planet, leaving the religious zealots that refused to join them. 6,900 years before the Battle of Yavin saw the end of the 100-Year Darkness, which was a war between the Jedi and a group of Dark Jedi. The Dark Jedi were exiled and they found themselves on Korriban. Their skills in the Force far surpassed that of the Sith, and they quickly took control of the species. For hundreds of years, the Dark Jedi and the Sith interbred and formed the Sith Empire. About 5,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, the planet was discovered by the Republic. The Dark Lord of the Sith at the time was Naga Sadow, who began the Great Hyperspace War, which resulted in the near extinction of his species. From that point forward, the planet was largely a graveyard for the Sith Lords of old. Attempts were made to resettle it every so often through the Jedi Civil War, Great Galactic Civil War, and New Sith Wars, but it never again rose to major prominence. Moraband is the canon name of the Sith homeworld. What little history we know is very similar to its Legends counterpart. The Sith Order was born there, but was abandoned after years of war turned it into a wasteland. However, the timeline seems to have changed. Darth Bane was noted to be the final Sith Lord buried there before it was abandoned. Bane was alive about 1,000 years before the events of the Phantom Menace, meaning Korriban was abandoned much later than it was in Legends. However, saying the planet was abandoned might be exaggerating a bit. I'm speculating here, but Bane has been described as the only surviving Sith after a war with the Jedi. He created the Rule of Two after that. So Korriban was probably pretty much empty anyway until his apprentice returned to bury him. Okay, speculation over. Moraband, which we can see in Season 6 of the Clone Wars, appears to be pretty much exactly the same as Korriban. Even some Legends locations still exist in canon, including the Valley of the Dark Lords, which is visited by Yoda. If you look at the Canon and Legends star maps, they even reside in the same position. So why the name change? According to StarWars.com, it's because George Lucas preferred Moraband. But Lucasfilm does acknowledge that the planet could have been known by more than one name over the course of its entire history, so there's room for the original name to return. We just need some canon material to make it official. That's it for today. For more Canon vs. Legends videos, I have some posted right here. If you haven't already, please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel to see new Star Wars videos every single day, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page. As always, thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.